Question number 171. Life of petromyzon begins in and ends in. Select the option which gives correct answer for blanks in above statement. And we know that petromyzon belongs to the class Cyclostomata. And it exhibits anadromous migration. This petromyzon is a marine animal, but it migrates to fresh water for spawning, and after spawning, within few days only, adults die and their larvae, after metamorphosis, return to ocean. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Life of petromyzon begins in fresh water and ends in fresh water. The very first option, brackish water and sea, is an incorrect option. Fresh water and brackish water is an incorrect option. Sea and fresh water is also an incorrect option, because although they are marine, but as they migrate to fresh water for spawning, so their life starts from fresh water, and as the adults die in fresh water, so the life ends in fresh water. And the correct answer is option number 3. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 172. Common characteristic between devilfish and tongueworm is. Devilfish is a common name for octopus, which is a mollusk, and tongueworm is a common name for Glossus, which belongs to the phylum Hemichordata, so it's a hemichordate. The very first option given is presence of hemocoel, and this cannot be a correct answer to our question because octopus has closed circulatory system. The next option is unsegmented body, and this is a correct answer to our question because both mollusk as well as hemichordates are unsegmented organisms. The next option given is direct development, and this cannot be a correct answer to our question because tongueworm or Balanoglossus has tornaria larva. So there is indirect development in Balanoglossus but direct development in octopus. The last option given is presence of parapodia as respiratory structure, and this is an incorrect option because parapodia are the locomotory structures which are present in annelids such as nidis, and these are absent in octopus as well as in Balanoglossus. It is feathery gills which acts as respiratory or excretory structures in mollusk, whereas Balanoglossus respire through gills. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 173. What is true about Asterias, Ophiura and Cucumeria? And these organisms, Asterias, Ophiura and Cucumeria, belongs to the phylum Echinodermata. The very first statement is they all possess ventral heart, and as it is an incorrect statement, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question. The next statement is they all exhibit secondary radial symmetry, and as it is a correct statement, so this is a correct answer to our question because Echinodermatas, they exhibit secondary radial symmetry. Their larvae exhibit bilateral symmetry, but adult forms exhibit radial symmetry. The next statement is they all have mouth on dorsal side and anus on ventral side, and as it is an incorrect statement, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question because echinoderms have mouth on its ventral side and anus on its dorsal side. The last statement is they all are sessile organisms, and as it is also an incorrect statement, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question because these organisms, they exhibit locomotion with the help of tube feet. for locomotion. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 174. Mark the odd one among the following parasitic organisms. And the options are hookworm, tapeworm, leech and limulus. And the correct answer to this question is option number 4, limulus. Limulus, which is commonly known as king crab, is a living fossil and it belongs to the phylum Arthropoda, is a non-parasitic organism. On the other hand, the other three options like hookworm, tapeworm and leech are the incorrect options because these are parasitic organisms. Hookworm, which is a common name for Ancylostoma, belongs to the phylum Eschyhelminthes, is a parasite. Tapeworm, which is a common name for Taenia, belongs to the phylum Platyhelminthes and it is also a parasite. And leech, which is a common name for Hirudinea, is a parasite. And hookworm and tapeworm are endoparasites, whereas leech, which is a common name for Hirudinea, is an ectoparasite and it belongs to the phylum Annelida. So the correct answer to this question is option number 4. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 175. Which of the following represents the correct combination without any exception? And the columns are characteristics and taxon. In the very first combination, the characters given are forelimbs modified into wings, partially ossified endoskeleton, and moist and glandular skin. In taxon, apes. And as it is an incorrect match, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question. Because organisms belonging to the taxon apes, that is birds, in them forelimbs are modified into wings, yes, but they have fully ossified endoskeleton. Also, they have dry skin. They have dry skin with uropygial gland at the base of tail. So moist and glandular skin is an incorrect character. The next combination given is acoelomate organism, bilateral symmetry, complete digestive system, and taxon Eschyhelminthes. And as it is an incorrect combination, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question because Eschyhelminthes are pseudocoelomates and not acoelomate. In the next combination, the taxon is amphibia and characters are tetrapod in adult, presence of post-anal tail, and moist and glandular skin. And as it is an incorrect combination, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question because there is an exception to tetrapod in adult, which is Ichthyophis. Ichthyophis, which is a limbless amphibian, and presence of post-anal tail. So in frog and toad, post-anal tail are absent. Post-anal tail is absent. The last combination given is with respect to taxon mammals. The characters are presence of mammary glands, yes. Body hair is present at some point of development, true, and internal fertilization. And as these characteristics represent taxon mammals without any exception, so this is a correct answer to our question. So the correct answer is option number 4. Let's discuss our next question.